Hi everybody, it's Martha here. I know you're probably wondering why I'm making this video. Well, you'll soon find out. So just a little update on what's been going on at home here with us. I'm married to a great guy. His name is Michael, and we have 3 kids, Becca, Ricky, and Isaac. And my middle daughter, Ricky, most of you know, has cystic fibrosis. She has been dealing with this all of her life. And just recently, her liver decided it was not going to play nice anymore. It's been just angry the last couple of years. So back in November of last year, November of 2015, she got very sick. She ended up at the hospital, which was not uncommon because cystic fibrosis tends to make you sick and need to be seen and admitted in the hospital. But this time it got quite serious. So her hepatologist, her liver doctor, decided that it was time for her to be seen for a liver transplant evaluation. They went ahead and did one at her local hospital. They decided that she was too much of a risk and that she needed to be seen somewhere where they could really take care of her. So we went ahead, made the appointments, the necessary appointments. She was seen and evaluated, and they were in the process of evaluating her in February of this year when she got sick again. And again, it's not out of the ordinary with when someone with cystic fibrosis is admitted, even in that short of a time frame. So this time her doctor said, you know what, her liver's really not happy. It's really showing signs that it needs attention. So they went ahead and transferred her over to UCLA. And as many of you know, while there, she experienced a massive bleed, and she required to be intubated and put on full life support. And she remained that way until March 15th. March 15th, when she got the new liver. It is a wonderful liver. We are so grateful and thankful to her donor and their family for making such a selfless act of giving such a life-saving organ. We're so happy. So since then, she's been doing tremendously well. Yes, she still does have CF, and yes, she has required antibiotics since to fight lung infections because it did not cure that. But her liver is remarkably well. So during that whole time, I wasn't working. I was at her bedside until she came home, and then soon after that, when she did come home, we really focused on her health, getting her strength back up, getting her weight back up, because yes, she did lose almost 40 pounds, and she's a tiny thing anyway to begin with. So I went back to work 4 months later, no, actually almost 5 months later, and I only went back to work part-time. During this time, I've been dealing with doctor appointments. We leave sometimes at 3:30 in the morning to make it to her appointments, and just been really focusing on her. Well, during this time, a friend of mine contacted me and said, you know, maybe you could have a little side business while you're taking care of Ricky. And because she knows that it was a financial strain on us for me to be off work all that time with no check. No, there was no money coming in. And even going back to work part-time has not been enough to help my husband. And so I really listened to her, and I wanted to hear more about it. And she told me all about her little side business that she has that's really not all that little anyway. Not with the kind of money that she's bringing in. And she told me about Lularoe. And Lularoe is a clothing line for women, a small clothing line for men, and a significantly sized clothing line for children as well, for girls, for little girls. And she told me all about it, and I had heard about it, but I really didn't know much about it. So I began looking into it. I did a lot of research, and all of you know, those that know me, I love research. I love research. So I researched it, and I read everything and anything under the sun that had to do with Lularoe. And I fell in love with it. I fell in love with their mission, with their mission statement. I fell in love with how they represent their company. I fell in love with everything and anything they had to do with sales, because they really want to take care of their consultants. They really are, they want to reach out to the family, and they want to bless the family. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and order some leggings to see what all this hype is about. I put those babies on and I was hooked. Let me tell you, I love these leggings. When they say they are buttery soft, they mean they are buttery soft. I don't want to take them off. So I had to buy another pair and then another pair. Yep, I have several pairs now. Let me show you what I got on right now. These babies, they're so soft, so comfortable. It is like wearing nothing. Yeah, you have to like look down to make sure you're wearing something when you're walking out the door. Oh, did you see this little munchkin? Let me show you. Hi everybody. My name is Zoey. Isn't she cute? Anyway, she's just sitting on my lap right now. So I decided to go ahead and become a Lularoe fashion consultant. I have submitted all my paperwork. I have my money set aside to buy the inventory once my phone call comes in, the call that will tell me that I am an officially a fashion consultant, and I cannot wait. You will hear more about this as time goes on. You will hear more about my journey with this company, and you will also be invited to join my group, my sales group, where you will see my albums that I have for my clothes that I'll be selling. Yes, I will be selling leggings, and if you haven't tried them, I want you to tell me about it, because I want to hear that you haven't tried it, because I'm going to get you a pair. I'm going to get you into a pair, and you'll never take them off. You'll only take them off to put on your next new clean pair. That's the only reason you'll take them off. You will live in the leggings. But the fun part is that they have more than just leggings. They have cute shirts. They have great dresses. They have the most comfortable dress. Okay, so when I had seen this dress, it's called the Carly, I said, you know what? I don't think that's my style. Oh my gosh. I put that baby on and I was like, I love this dress. Now it's my favorite dress. It'll be yours too soon. They have skirts, they have maxi skirts, they have all kinds of things. Great fun patterns. No pattern is alike, except for a few that they make only a certain number of prints, or they make only a certain number of patterns for that print. So it's a lot of fun. So you'll hear more about this as time goes on and as I prepare my sale. And I know that you can go to Target, and I know that you can buy leggings there. I also know that you can go to Macy's and find that cute little dress that you've seen on TV or in a magazine or anything like that. I'm just going to ask that you just support me. I'm just trying to stay home with Ricky as she continues to recover and get stronger and gain more weight. We're up to 103 pounds, woohoo! And I just want to be home with her. Time is precious, and we're not guaranteed tomorrows, as I found out. I knew this, but I really lived it. And I want to be here with her and for her. And I want to also be there for my daughter, Becca, and my son, Isaac, because it's not a guarantee that even though they don't have CF, that they will be here for tomorrow. And I want to be here for my husband and be the best wife I can be. And so I just ask that you support me. The CEO at Target, at Macy's, at Nordstrom's, wherever, they don't need another vacation home. They don't need another BMW. And I'm not even striving to get that and to have that. I just want to help my husband out. Yes, having a liver transplant, most of it has been paid by our insurance company, and I am forever grateful. We are looking at over $1 million for this, and something we don't have to pay. And I am so grateful for insurance. So this coming February, I'm going to be turning 50 years old. It's hard to believe. I'm going to be 50. Some of you out there may be thinking, yeah, I know, she looks 50. But I don't feel 50. So for many years, I thought what I wanted to do for my 50th birthday is to run a marathon. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I thought, for my 50th, I just want to run a marathon. The trouble is, I don't run. I don't even like running. I don't want to have to do anything with running. I don't even like the shoes. I don't want to sweat. So why would I think that I would want to run a marathon for my 50th birthday? No, what I really want to do for my 50th is really just eat a cheesecake or something, not run. But I think what it really came down to is that I had these dreams or aspirations of sort. But you know what I really want? I want to do something for me. And that's another reason why I decided to go ahead and do Lularoe. All of my adult life I have spent doing something for someone else. Never just for me. And I know you mothers out there know what I'm talking about, especially you moms out there who have young babies. When I had my baby, my son, he's my favorite son. And when I had him, my daughter was 3 years old. She had just turned 3. But I had another daughter who was 15 months old. And my oldest decided that diapers looked a lot more fun than going potty. So she went back to diapers. So I had all 3 of them in diapers. I homeschooled my children until about the 6th grade. Then they were put in private school, and I volunteered at their private school. Yes, you can say that I was a helicopter mom, and that's all right. I confess, I'm a helicopter mom. After that, they went ahead and went to school, and to regular public school, and I wasn't volunteering anymore. They were getting up into the junior high school age, and I decided to go back to school. I went back to school to become a respiratory therapist, which is a profession that I absolutely love. Yet again, I'm helping others. And it's not a complaint. None of this is a complaint. I loved my life, every bit of it. With Ricky having a child with a chronic illness, you spend a lot of time with them and for them, doing home IVs at home, taking them to and from the hospital, to and from doctor appointments. You've got x-rays, you've got CTs, you've got doctor appointments, so much. And really, all this time, I've not really done anything for myself. And I'm going to turn 50, and I think it's time that I do something for me. Just for me. Yes, my family, I hope that they will benefit from what I do, but they're not the reason I'm doing it. I'm doing it so that I don't have to run a marathon in February. And remember, I don't like running. I don't like sweating. I don't know what I was thinking when I thought I'd go run a marathon. So help a girl out, will ya? Support me, will ya? But by not being able to go back to work full time and being off of work during that time that Ricky was in the hospital, it strained our family financially. So I just want to be able to help my husband out. I want to be able to put that pressure off of him and pay for that electricity bill, pay for that car insurance, pay for my phone bill, my cell phone, and the phone bill for my kids too. So all of that, I want to be able to help. So will you help me out? Will you just look at the leggings and look at the dresses and see? I'll be having pop-up parties in home, my home, and at a home near you, if not your own. Come on by, stop by, take a look at the clothing, take a look at the dresses. It doesn't cost anything for you to try it on, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I'm excited, and I can't wait. In just a few short weeks, I'll be introducing my line to you, my clothing line, and I can't wait for you to see it and help me along in this journey. Thank you. Oh, and Zoey says thank you too. Bye. Okay, Ricky, how was that? Did you hear it?
What?
Did you hear it?
Yeah, kinda.
How was it?
Good.
Okay, let's look.